I'd have to check with that. But yeah, you can do it in this. I know they made some tweaks to the game for the GameCube PS2 releases on the Sonic Mega Collection, and that way you could jump on the spikes and they not kill you instantly. I don't know why I ran into that. I was dumb. Moonwalking on you. No. Yeah, that's a weird jump. So maybe it is a push. You push on the stuff and then you jump. Maybe not if it's a wall. If it's a wall, you just can't do it. But I don't have any problems with it. Yeah, no, maybe you can. I don't know. I'm lying to everybody. I'm sorry. But it's definitely possible. Alright, yeah. I knew there was lava coming. Rock out the wall. Make these jumps. Roll into some things, maybe. Jump over them. Your preference. Just stay away from spikes. No. No. Hey, extra man. Look at that. I'm doing real good right now. Because after this is it. There ain't gonna be no extra men. Everything's out to get you. Look at this. Look at all the things Sonic gotta go through. And I think that Eggman or Robotic, whatever, he created this. I rolled, but it didn't come out. Rolling when you hit the ground saves so much time. I love that. Good dig again. Oh, almost died. Well, we're almost at the Enders level. And then it would be a boss. Man, them caterpillars are the worst. There's a couple enemies like that inside Sonic 1. They have spikes on top of them, and you can't really jump on them. You kind of got to roll into them, which is pretty unique because I don't think many other Sonic games really had enemies with spikes that surrounded them outside of Sonic 3 and Knuckles with the floating blue bubble thing that shot spikes out occasionally. It was just a way to tell you, you gotta roll. Maybe I can go under there, but I don't want to find out. Damn. I guess I should have found out. Some tricky platforming. Tricky. Yeah, we're still doing good. Almost got hit by it, you guys. Almost. 50 rings. But it's on the third stage. Doesn't matter. Oh, man. Failing. At least you get to see what the bosses do. In comparison to my Sonic 2 playthrough, because no one really got to do anything. Alright, that's the first 2 acts, guys. We're going to be moving on to the 3rd act, which I believe is Spring Yard. My favorite. Hands down. Yeah, Spring Yard. Let's really good music in this game. Actually, the OC remix had really made a really good soundtrack for this game recently. I can't remember what the CD is called. I think it's called a Blur Through History or something like that. It's on my phone. But check that out. I thought it was pretty good. I might put a link inside the description bar for what I'm talking about. Because it's easier to link it than it is to remember. Look at that weird running animations, a whole bunch of type of stuff. I'm gonna wait till he jumps over me. I didn't wait long enough. Oh man, I'm just full of fail right now. Oh, look at that, fail. I should go back and get those rings because I really need another chaos emerald because I need more than one continue, although I'll probably only use one. I like to have my lives in stock. Get it? Livestock. But yeah, really laid back level. I really like this level. Music is phenomenal. And that's like in my opinion, what I go to games for. I go to games for music to a degree. Because you're not going to find stuff like this on the radio. And for jingles to be spanned throughout times and still being like largely listened to is saying a lot. Alright, yeah. Let's see if I can get that checkpoint. Oh. Learn that, guys. It's important. Learn it. Jump right before the post stops spinning. Oh, more chaos madness, man. I guess in retrospect, this is better than this isn't necessarily better than what Sonic 4 did. But what Sonic 4 did helped make this process easier. Gonna drop right down in the middle, but I'm moving too slow. I feel like I hit a fast. Or I hit slow so much that it eventually started going fast. You can kind of stay on top of these platforms for a while if you hold your directional pad before you jump. Like, you see how I start spinning really fast? It's all from there. I got another continue, that's good. That means I don't necessarily need the Chaos Emerald. That didn't mean that I jumped inside that goal on purpose though. Jumping in the goal was all by chance, which is terrible. But you get continues by getting 50 rings on those levels. If you get 50 rings, you'll get a continue. Man. There we go. Holding the jump button brings you back in the air. Just like I stated in my previous video. There's multiple paths to take inside this level too. There's actually a decent amount of things that happen, or just a lot of stuff going on the stages that make it a more fuller package in comparison to other levels. I knew that shit was gonna happen. See, that's bad. If you do get stuck here, sure hop, like tap the directional pad. I mean, tap your jump button as opposed to holding it. Music's really good. And drop. This is like my 4th Emerald attempt. So far, I've only gotten 1, and that was for a continue. So I don't really have an excuse for this type of stuff. That's not, I know. Failing extra hard. See, that's what I was talking about, like how you can maintain where you're at for a while because it locks down. And Sonic starts spinning really, really fast. Just gives you some time. I can't really help explain how to get emeralds on these stages because part of doing these stages is a lot of luck. A lot of luck is involved with those specific stages because it's constantly rotating. You can't change the direction of it. All you can do is either speed it up or slow it down. You don't necessarily have full control of Sonic because he's doing all this other stuff. So when looking at it, it may look easy, but it's definitely a lot more difficult than what it looks like. Get out of here. We're doing good. We're on Spring Yard, Act 3. 3 acts is also a lot to me. I don't know why. I was never comfortable with having 3 acts. I was kind of cool with the 2. But it's just like every time you're like, dang, I just finished 2 and now there's a whole nother part of the level. I guess it gives you more bang for your buck, but at the same time, this game had less zones. Like they could have used the 3rd act of each stage to make a couple more zones. But that's nothing to really complain about. And it doesn't need to change. It's a really good game as is. I love this drop right here. Lose yourself. Now what's weird is that you can drop on this level, but you can't drop on the first stage because if you drop on the first stage, you'll die. Like, I find that weird. I did the drop twice just because I like to drop twice. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because it's hella fun. There's another. Now, if you do mess up right here, you will die. And this is also one of the few Sonics that have like a cheat death where you die if you just fall to the ground. This boss in particular has a very specific pattern though. What you want to do is start off on the end because you're going to start taking away the board. If you start on the other side, you could be out of a level. Or the jump could be too far for you to reach and you die and you have to do it all over again. There's no blink time for Robotnik apparently, which I wasn't necessarily paying attention to until like just now. Because in later iterations, you can't jump and hit him that many times consistently. So I guess that's kind of cool. But yeah, Spring Yard Zone is done. On to the problem child.